The brutal killing of Gabby Petito sent shockwaves through the nation, leaving millions questioning what happened to the vibrant 22-year-old woman. Her disappearance during a cross-country road trip with her fiancé, Brian Laundrie, sparked a massive FBI investigation and ignited a media frenzy. As the tragic story unfolded, the public became captivated by the shocking revelations and heart-wrenching details surrounding Gabby's untimely death. Meeting and engagement. The fateful union of Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie began in the hallways of their high school, where their paths first crossed. Little did they know that this chance encounter would set in motion a series of events that would captivate the nation and end in tragedy. Their relationship blossomed over time, growing into a passionate romance that seemed picture-perfect on the surface. As their love deepened, Brian and Gabby's connection intensified. After 2.5 years of dating, their relationship reached a pivotal moment that would change everything. In a move that shocked their friends and family, Brian asked Gabby to marry him in July 2021. The proposal was a dream come true for Gabby, who eagerly accepted, believing she had found her soulmate. Gabby's Instagram post announcing their engagement was filled with joy and excitement. She wrote, "Brian asked me to marry him, and I said yes. At bizarre_design_ you make life feel unreal, and every day is such a dream with you one." Her words painted a picture of a couple deeply in love, ready to embark on a lifelong journey together. Brian's response to their engagement was equally passionate and intense. He declared, "My biggest fear is that one day I'll wake up and it will have all been a dream, because that is what every second has felt like since the moment we found each other. Till death do us part, or until I wake up, I'm so happy the answer was yes. Love you, honey one." His words, now haunting in retrospect, hinted at the depths of his feelings for Gabby. Following their engagement, the couple took a significant step in their relationship. They made the decision to move to Northport, Florida, where they would begin their life together one. This move marked the beginning of a new chapter in their lives, one that would ultimately lead to their fateful cross-country journey. Its decision to travel. As their relationship progressed, Gabby and Brian's shared love for adventure began to shape their future plans. Their passion for exploration had already led them on several trips in late 2019 and 2020, visiting places like Portland, Oregon, as well as parts of Georgia and California too. These initial journeys were just a taste of what was to come. The couple's wanderlust grew stronger with each passing day. They dreamed of a life free from the constraints of conventional society, yearning for the open road and the thrill of constant exploration. This desire culminated in a life-altering decision to downsize their lives and embrace the van life lifestyle 3. In a bold move that would have far-reaching consequences, Gabby and Brian decided to embark on a full-time traveling adventure. They purchased a 2012 Ford Transit Connect van and spent countless hours transforming it into their mobile home 3. This van would become the backdrop for their YouTube channel, where they plan to document their travels and share their experiences with the world. Gabby's mother, Schmidt, revealed the depth of her daughter's passion for this new lifestyle. She wanted to cross the country in the camper van and live the van life and live free. This was her dream, Schmidt shared, her voice tinged with both pride and sorrow too. Little did she know that this dream would lead her daughter down a dark and tragic path. On August 19, 2021, Gabby and Brian posted their first and only YouTube video, marking the beginning of their cross-country journey 3. The video, filled with smiles and laughter, gave no indication of the horror that was to come. As they set off on their adventure, neither Gabby nor Brian could have imagined the shocking turn of events that would unfold, captivating the nation and ending in heartbreak. Red flags in their relationship. The seemingly idyllic romance between Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie concealed a dark undercurrent of toxicity and control. As their story unfolded, shocking revelations emerged, exposing the sinister nature of their relationship. Witness accounts. Rose Davis, Gabby's close friend, painted a chilling picture of the couple's dynamic. She revealed that Gabby would often seek refuge at her home to escape Brian's oppressive presence. The frequency of these escapes hinted at a relationship fraught with tension and conflict, far from the blissful union portrayed on social media. Davis's account exposed Brian's manipulative and controlling behavior. In a disturbing incident, Brian went to extreme lengths to prevent Gabby from enjoying a night out with her friend. He shockingly stole Gabby's ID, effectively imprisoning her in their shared space 5. This act of control sent shivers down the spines of those who learned of it, revealing the depths of Brian's possessiveness. The toxicity of their relationship reached a boiling point on August 12, 2021, in Utah. A 911 caller reported witnessing a horrifying scene of domestic violence, with Brian allegedly striking Gabby during an argument. This chilling account contradicted earlier reports and painted a picture of escalating physical abuse. When police responded to the incident, they encountered a deeply distressing scene. Gabby was found sobbing uncontrollably, while Brian maintained an eerily calm demeanor. This stark contrast in their emotional states raised red flags for the responding officers, hinting at a deeper, more sinister dynamic at play. A female Utah ranger who responded to the scene made a haunting revelation. She stated that she had warned Gabby about the toxic nature of her relationship with Brian, imploring her to reevaluate their connection. The ranger's words now echo with tragic irony, a missed opportunity to potentially save Gabby from her ultimate fate. Social media analysis. Behind the carefully curated images of a happy couple living the van life dream lurked a darker reality. Gabby's social media presence painted a picture of an authentic, back-to-nature lifestyle that captivated followers. However, this carefully constructed image masked the turmoil brewing beneath the surface. Experts analyzing their social media content noted disturbing patterns. The emotional investment of followers in Gabby's journey created a false sense of intimacy, blinding many to the red flags hidden in plain sight. This parasocial relationship allowed Brian to manipulate public perception, further isolating Gabby from potential help. The couple's final YouTube video, posted on August 19, 2021, now serves as a chilling artifact. What once appeared as smiles and laughter now takes on a sinister tone, knowing the tragic events that would soon unfold. The video stands as a stark reminder of how easily abuse can be hidden behind a carefully crafted online persona. As the investigation unfolded, an independent investigator made a heart-wrenching conclusion: it's very likely that Gabby was a long-term victim of domestic violence. This statement sent shockwaves through those following the case, forcing a reevaluation of every seemingly romantic post and video shared by the couple. The red flags in Gabby and Brian's relationship, once obscured by filters and hashtags, now stand in stark relief. Their story serves as a haunting reminder of the dangers that can lurk behind picture-perfect social media facades and the tragic consequences of ignoring the signs of abuse. The fatal road trip. The journey that began with dreams of adventure and freedom took a sinister turn, leading to a tragic end that would shock the nation. Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie's cross-country expedition, initially documented through idyllic social media posts, gradually unraveled into a nightmare of unimaginable proportions. Key locations. The couple's fateful road trip commenced on July 2, 2021, as they departed Blue Point, New York, in their Ford Transit Connect Van 7. Their journey took them through a series of breathtaking landscapes, each stop masking the growing tension between them. They visited Monument Rocks, followed by the ethereal Great Sand Dunes National Park and Preserve 7. As they ventured further west, the couple explored the majestic Zion National Park on July 16. Gabby's Instagram post from Zion painted a picture of blissful camping nights, concealing the darkness that lurked beneath the surface. Their next stop was Bryce Canyon, a mere 72 miles northeast of Zion, where Gabby eerily noted that it had rained every night they camped in National Parks 1. The journey continued to Mystic Hot Springs in Monroe, Utah, where a seemingly romantic photo of the couple kissing in the hot spring was posted on July 26, 1. This image, once viewed as a testament to their love, now stands as a chilling reminder of the facade they maintained. Their final documented destinations included Arches National Park in Grand County, Utah on August 12, 1, and a brief stay in Salt Lake City. Gabby's father, in a desperate attempt to connect with his daughter, placed an Uber Eats order for her on August 21st while she was in Salt Lake City, 1, unaware of the horror that was about to unfold. A last known sightings. The last days of Gabby Petito's life are shrouded in mystery and tragedy. On August 24th, the couple departed Salt Lake City for Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming, 1. This decision would prove fatal for Gabby, as it was in this area that her life would come to a brutal end. Gabby's final Instagram post on August 25th, showing her smiling and holding a small crocheted pumpkin with the caption "Happy Halloween," now serves as a haunting last glimpse of her life, 1. Little did the world know that this cheerful post would be her final communication. On August 27th, a crucial piece of evidence emerged. CCTV footage captured Gabby and Brian at a Whole Foods store in Jackson, Wyoming, 8. The couple arrived at the parking lot at 2:11 p.m., entered the store at 2:14 p.m., and exited at 2:30 p.m., 7. This video may be the last time Gabby was seen alive in public with Brian, 8. Eyewitness accounts paint a disturbing picture of the couple's final days together. On the same day as the Whole Foods sighting, between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m., a witness reported seeing Laundrie and Petito at the Mary Piglet's Texas Mex restaurant in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, 7. The witness described Laundrie as aggressive, engaging in an argument with the staff, apparently over money. Heartbreakingly, Gabby was seen returning to the restaurant later, crying and apologizing for Laundrie's behavior, 7. The last confirmed sighting of Gabby alive came from a TikTok video posted by a witness who gave Laundrie a ride on August 29, 7. This chilling encounter occurred near Coulter Bay Village, with Laundrie hitchhiking alone, a detail that would later raise alarming questions about Gabby's whereabouts. Tragically, Gabby's parents believe she was killed on August 27, 2021, 8. The coroner's report would later confirm their worst fears, revealing that Gabby died of blunt force injuries to the head and neck, with manual strangulation, 8. This brutal end to a young life sent shockwaves through the nation, leaving many to question how such a promising journey could end in such devastating circumstances. The investigation begins. The investigation into Gabby Petito's disappearance began with a heart-wrenching cry for help that would soon captivate the nation. On September 11, 2021, Gabby's family took the devastating step of reporting her missing 9. The 22-year-old had embarked on a cross-country adventure with her fiancé, Brian Laundrie, but the dream trip had turned into a nightmare of uncertainty and fear. Missing person report. The chilling reality of Gabby's disappearance sent shockwaves through her family and the community. As days passed without contact, the gnawing worry in their hearts grew into unbearable anguish. Desperate for answers, they turned to the authorities, hoping against hope that their beloved Gabby would be found safe. The Northport Police Department, thrust into the spotlight, faced the daunting task of unraveling the mystery surrounding Gabby's vanishing. The clock was ticking, and every moment that passed could mean the difference between life and death for the young woman whose smile had once lit up social media. Initial police response. As the investigation unfolded, a sinister picture began to emerge. Brian Laundrie, the man who had promised to love and protect Gabby, had returned to his home in Northport, Florida, alone, 9. The white Ford van that had been their home on wheels, registered in Gabby's name, stood as a silent witness to the unfolding tragedy. The police, sensing the gravity of the situation, quickly labeled Laundrie a person of interest, 9. He was the last known person to have been with Gabby before she vanished into thin air. The community held its breath, waiting for answers that seemed just out of reach. In a dramatic turn of events, Chief Todd Garrison of the Northport Police took to Twitter, pleading with Laundrie's lawyer, Stephen Bertolino, to arrange a conversation with the elusive fiancé 9. The public watched in disbelief as Bertolino advised Laundrie to remain silent, fueling speculation and outrage. As the investigation deepened, disturbing details from the couple's past began to surface. A month before Gabby's disappearance, police in Moab, Utah, had responded to a report of a domestic problem between the couple 9. The incident, initially dismissed as a mental emotional health break, would later be scrutinized under a harsh light 10. An independent review would later reveal that the Moab police had made critical errors in handling the August 12th incident 10. The officers had misclassified the altercation, failing to recognize it as domestic violence. Their reports lacked crucial details, overlooking potential signs of abuse that might have altered the course of events 10. The review painted a haunting picture of missed opportunities. Gabby had told officers that Laundrie grabbed her face, yet no one appeared to question him about the scratch on her cheek 10. The incident, which should have resulted in an arrest or citation under state law, was instead brushed aside 10. As the investigation gained momentum, the nation watched with bated breath. The story of Gabby Petito, once a tale of young love and adventure, had transformed into a gripping mystery that would leave no one untouched. The search for answers had only just begun, and the dark secrets yet to be uncovered would shock the conscience of America. Media frenzy and public interest. The disappearance of 22-year-old Gabby Petito ignited a firestorm of public interest, transforming her tragic story into a national obsession. The case unleashed a torrent of online speculation and amateur sleuthing, captivating millions with its shocking twists and turns. Social media impact. As news of Gabby's disappearance spread, social media platforms erupted with a frenzy of activity. The internet amplified the public's fascination with true crime, extending the reach of the case far beyond local boundaries 11. Suddenly, a global community of concerned citizens found themselves invested in the search for answers. The power of social media to shape public perception became glaringly apparent. Influencers and content creators saw their follower counts skyrocket as they delved into the case 12. Paris Campbell, a comedian and writer, felt compelled to use her platform of 150,000 TikTok followers to aid in reuniting Gabby with her parents' 12. The line between genuine concern and opportunism blurred as the case unfolded in real time. The relentless stream of updates and theories created an atmosphere of constant anticipation. Haley Tumayan, a 24-year-old data analyst, found herself consumed by the case, updating her TikTok followers with each new development 12. The urgency to share information became all-consuming, with Tumayan even recording videos from a car on the way to a friend's wedding to correct misinformation 12. Armchair detectives. Pay. The Petito case unleashed a tidal wave of amateur sleuths, each determined to crack the case wide open. Self-proclaimed psychics and internet detectives flooded social media platforms with wild theories and unsubstantiated claims 13. The frenzy reached a fever pitch when TikTok influencer Ashley Gillard accused a local history professor of orchestrating Gabby's demise, leading to a defamation lawsuit 13. The involvement of these armchair detectives had a profound impact on the investigation. In a startling turn of events, Kyle and Jen Bethune, a couple living in a bus with their family, discovered crucial evidence while reviewing their travel footage 12. Their discovery of Gabby's van in Bridger-Teton National Forest provided a vital lead for the FBI 12. However, the surge of amateur involvement also raised serious concerns. The flood of implausible theories and unsubstantiated accusations threatened to overwhelm law enforcement resources and muddled the investigation 11. The pain inflicted on Gabby's family was compounded by the constant speculation and rumors swirling online 11. The case exposed the dark underbelly of internet sleuthing, echoing the tragic misidentification of Sunil Tripathi in the Boston Marathon bombing 13. The power of social media to spread misinformation and fuel vigilantism became painfully apparent. highlighting the need for caution and responsibility in the digital age. As the Petito case unfolded, it forced society to confront uncomfortable questions about whose lives are deemed worthy of attention and the implications of social media sleuthing 14. The intense scrutiny placed on every aspect of the investigation raised concerns about due process and the presumption of innocence 14. The media frenzy surrounding Gabby Petito's disappearance serves as a chilling reminder of the double-edged sword that is social media. While it can be a powerful tool for raising awareness and gathering information, it also has the potential to derail investigations and inflict untold pain on those involved. Autopsy findings and cause of death. The nation held its breath as the grim details of Gabby Petito's autopsy emerged, revealing a tale of unimaginable horror and brutality. The findings sent shockwaves through the community, exposing the dark underbelly of what had once seemed like a picture-perfect relationship. Strangulation confirmation. In a chilling revelation that left the public reeling, Teton County Coroner Dr. Brent Blue announced the cause of Gabby Petito's death during a virtual press conference. The words "death by strangulation" echoed through the airwaves, confirming the worst fears of those who had followed the case 15. The brutality of the act sent a collective shudder through the nation, forcing many to confront the harsh realities of domestic violence. The autopsy report painted a gruesome picture of Gabby's final moments. Petechial hemorrhages, telltale signs of strangulation, were observed in the victim's eyes, serving as a silent testament to her struggle 16. The ligature marks around her neck told a story of unspeakable violence, consistent with manual strangulation 16. These findings left no doubt about the intentional and personal nature of the attack, shattering any illusions of an accidental death. Dr. Blue, bound by Wyoming law, was unable to divulge the specific details of how he reached his conclusion 17. This air of mystery only fueled public speculation, with many wondering about the exact method of strangulation. The question of whether it was manual or if an item was involved hung heavy in the air, adding another layer of horror to an already tragic tale 17. Time of death estimation. The timeline of Gabby's final days became a subject of intense scrutiny. Dr. Blue revealed that Petito's remains had likely been exposed to the elements for 3 to 4 weeks before their discovery 15. This chilling detail placed her time of death around late August, coinciding with her sudden disappearance from social media and communication with her family. The medical examiner's report provided a more precise, albeit haunting, estimate. Based on the body's condition and other evidence found at the scene, the time of death was narrowed down to between 2 and 4 a.m. 16. This revelation painted a vivid and disturbing picture of Gabby's final moments, alone in the wilderness under the cover of darkness. Dr. Blue emphasized that Wyoming death certificates allow for an approximate date of death, introducing some variability into the timeline 15. This ambiguity only added to the mystery surrounding Gabby's final days, leaving room for speculation and theories about what transpired in those crucial moments. The autopsy findings also revealed that toxicology tests came back negative, ruling out any substances that could have contributed to Gabby's death 16. This detail further solidified the conclusion that her death was a result of homicide by strangulation, a brutal act that shocked the conscience of the nation. As the full extent of the autopsy findings came to light, the tragic tale of Gabby Petito served as a stark reminder of the dangers that can lurk beneath the surface of seemingly idyllic relationships. Her story, etched forever in the annals of true crime, continues to captivate and horrify, a testament to the enduring impact of her untimely and brutal demise. Brian Laundrie's notebook confession. The discovery of Brian Laundrie's notebook sent shockwaves through the nation, revealing a chilling confession that would forever change the narrative of Gabby Petito's tragic demise. This haunting document, recovered from the depths of a Florida swamp, exposed the dark truth behind the young couple's ill-fated journey. Discovery of the notebook. In a twist of fate that left investigators and the public reeling, the FBI unearthed Brian Laundrie's notebook from the murky waters of a Florida swamp. This waterlogged testament to tragedy quickly became the centerpiece of the investigation, promising to unveil the horrifying truth behind Gabby Petito's untimely death. The notebook's recovery marked a turning point in the case, transforming what was once speculation into heart-wrenching reality. As the pages were carefully examined, the nation held its collective breath, bracing for the shocking revelations that lay within, contents and implications. The contents of Laundrie's notebook painted a picture of unimaginable horror and desperation. In his own words, Brian Laundrie confessed to the unthinkable, "I ended her life 18." This stark admission sent tremors through the hearts of millions who had followed Gabby's story, hoping against hope for a different outcome. Laundrie's confession was a tapestry of conflicting emotions and disturbing rationalizations. He claimed his actions were merciful, believing it was what Gabby wanted, 18. Yet, in the same breath, he acknowledged the gravity of his mistakes, writing, "I see now all the mistakes I made. I panicked. I was in shock, 18." The notebook revealed a harrowing account of Gabby's final moments. Laundrie described a scene of utter despair, claiming he found Gabby freezing cold with a small bump on her forehead after hearing a splash and a scream, 18. His words painted a vivid picture of a desperate struggle against the elements and fate itself. In a gut-wrenching passage, Laundrie wrote, "I loved you more than anything, 18." This declaration of love, juxtaposed against the brutal reality of his actions, served only to deepen the tragedy of Gabby's story. He spoke of their shared memories, now tainted by the horror of what transpired. "I can't bear to look at our photos, to recall great times, because it is why I cannot go on 18." The implications of Laundrie's confession were far-reaching. He pleaded with readers, "Please do not make this harder for them. This occurred as an unexpected tragedy, 18." Yet, his words did little to ease the pain of those left behind to grapple with the aftermath of his actions. In a final, chilling admission, Laundrie wrote, "I am ending my life not because of a fear of punishment, but rather because I can't stand to live another day without her 19. This declaration of intent, coupled with his eventual suicide, brought a tragic end to a story that had captivated and horrified the nation. The notebook's contents, now public, serve as a haunting reminder of the devastating consequences of domestic violence. In response, Gabby's mother, Schmidt, announced a $100,000 donation to combat domestic violence and aid victims 20, ensuring that Gabby's legacy would live on in efforts to prevent similar tragedies. Conclusion. The brutal killing of Gabby Petito shook the nation to its core, exposing the dark underbelly of a seemingly picture-perfect relationship. From the haunting timeline of events to the chilling details revealed in Brian Laundrie's notebook confession, this tragic tale has had a profound impact on public awareness of domestic violence. The case sparked a media frenzy and unleashed a wave of amateur sleuthing, highlighting both the power and peril of social media in criminal investigations. As we reflect on this heart-wrenching story, we're left with a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of unchecked aggression and the importance of recognizing red flags in relationships. Gabby's legacy lives on through efforts to combat domestic violence, serving as a poignant call to action for society to protect vulnerable individuals. This case has forever changed how we view social media's role in true crime, leaving an indelible mark on the collective conscience of a nation captivated by shocking and tragic revelations.